there we go. My entire essay on why ghosts are the scariest creatures to ever exist in this world. It took me months, but I think I officially filled in all the gaps and proved without a shadow of doubt there's nothing scarier than a ghost. Oh, shit.
Oh my god! Oh, no monkey! You can't spank me! That destroys the dynamic!
No, you do. That mean? Why you swirl around? That doesn't increase the velocity, nor does it increase the hit on Mike.
Ah!
Yeah, it turns out gorillas are much scarier than ghosts. But also are much cuter.
Whoa, dude, that's fucking amazing. Holy smokes, you're going back around? I forgive you. That was really cool, Mr. Gorilla. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Ryan Reacts.
I do actually want to start off by saying thank you, everybody, for all the love for the series. I'm really happy to see how many people enjoy this series of me reviewing scary videos and scary pictures. So I really appreciate it, and there will certainly be more to come. Today, we're going to be doing the scariest videos on the internet part 2 for the video portion, and it seems like he's upped his game since the Pinkie Pie incident of the last time. Because from the little bit I've seen, he ain't no playing around. Of course, I only watched one video. It could literally be a slippery slope right after this, but here we go. But I bring that up because if you want to check out the original link, more for original content, link be in the description. So last time the video started with this scary video from I think what was a movie where a guy's tippy-toeing around with a woman with duct tape on her mouth. She was a loudmouth while playing Parcheesi. I don't blame him. And it seems like the first one always starts off with a movie clip of some sort. Here we go, horror historians. Here's the next video clip. It's much worse than the last one. And I don't mean in the scary department. Oh, I mean in the Owl House department. Grandma, let him go, Grandma. No chewing, Grandma. How many fucking times do I have to tell you to not chew on my girlfriend's head? This is why Grandma has to stay at the senior citizen home. If they roll their wheelchair out, they always end up in a cave and they start chewing on heads, all right? I don't care if Grandma tricks the police officers by doing a wheelie in her wheelchair. It's impressive, but officers, do your job. Why is that monster gooping on somebody's head? Not even eating them, they're just... She's gumming that lady's head. I don't even think she's dead. She's just given up. She's just like, this is an experience that can only be helped by me passing the hell out. It's a 1, 2, maybe 2. I'll give it a 2. The look of the monster, something knobbing, not like coming ahead, doesn't necessarily scare me. I imagine people who have snake fears afraid of that much more than I, but I'll give it a 2. But I also added it in because I'm curious to see if anyone actually knew what that video is from. Also, I'm pretty sure that monster single-handedly is the reason why this video has millions and millions and millions of views. Because that picture, that's all you need, a good pic.
Some demon captured something weird.
I don't understand why sometimes TikTok users are full screen and then like video-wise. Oh, what a miss!
Something peculiar catches our attention. A woman
really? Something peculiar. Hold on, let me pause this and see if I can enhance and see if I can find the peculiarness. Yep, silk sheets. Only a freak would use silk sheets.
I'm curious to know your thoughts on whether it's genuine or staged. Feel free to share in the comments section below.
It's a valid question, really. I mean, every question is technically valid. If you don't know. If I had to guess, I would say that is a phony balloon. But move the phoniness aside, and it's mostly because the jerkiness of the... It's sped up. It's just sped up camera work. It's so obviously sped up. Of course, I don't know what it would look like if someone actually moved like that, right? Maybe it would look like it's sped up, but it would look fake for a demon suit, probably. I don't know. Maybe the frame rate would look better, and thus it doesn't. Right. You don't need to explain why that video is fake. Anyone with a pair of eyes can see it. Even her eyes, which are just portals to GLaDOS' home or something. I don't know. I ran out of analogies, and I just wanted to play Portal. Fakeness aside, if we're going from like a movie standpoint, That is pretty dang great. That is a legitimately horrifying image. Her face is downright terrifying. I'm going to give that one a 4 out of 5. Now, I would normally give it a 5 out of 5, but I think the jerkiness of her moving around made it seem even too fake. If it was just her looking up like that, staring at the camera for a good while, and then fell backwards, that'd be much better. The jerkiness, it's too campy for me, so that's why I had to knock it off from a 5 out of 5. But I want them to know, it'd be a 5 out of 5 without that one. That was pretty dang great. I don't know what it is. I've said this before. Women monsters are scarier than men monsters. If that was a man looking at the camera, it would not be as scary. I do not know why this is. There's something about a woman's face looking creepy and old that is so much worse than a dude. Like when a dude does it, I feel nothing. When a woman does it, it looks ghostly, ghastly, and terrifying. I have no idea. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's us fearing witches for so long that something like that scares us more. I have no idea. Maybe it's long hair. Maybe if I was possessed, it would be scarier. Run! There's a leprechaun!
For a night walk with his son when he recorded something really scary.
But don't hurt your kid.
Over it. There might be a hole underground that leads right to the sewer because, Rowan's got his pinwheel and he loves it.
Yeah?
Man, I'm telling you, there's something in there. I mean, Rowan can smell it. I mean, Daryl can smell it.
Oh, I hope it's a gator.
What is it, Daryl? Oh.
I'm gonna be honest, the
and
dog...
Rowan hears it. Look.
You just gonna let your kid sit there after is saying the dog's smelling it up? I mean, he wasn't growling at it, but the dog does smell something, which is probably doo-doo. I will say, I do like this kid's thinking stance. That's a good thinking stance. I do appreciate that. But maybe think off the grate that could fall and kill your kid. No, if he breathes enough air onto that, that's a buzzsaw there, boys. It's gonna get his freaking hands cut off.
Then my phone tweaks out of nowhere, and then this happened.
Oh, my light went out. Whoa.
That was a cut, bud.
What is that?
Okay, bud. Your kid's shoes were sparking, and then they weren't sparking. What do you mean your phone glitched out, buddy? That was this monster better be scary in this thing. I was looking forward to some crocodile pictures. Ryan, let's put a good crocodile picture right here. This picture, if I can find it. That's all you need. Just a normal crocodile staring at you is way scarier than whatever they're gonna find.
What is it, Daryl? I can't see. What is it? What is that? Oh!
What the hell?
While taking a walk at night, something grabs their attention. The boy leans over a drain grate, and suddenly their phone's flashlight stops working. Then hands, presumably belonging to something or someone, emerge from the bars.
Brother.
So, what do you think?
You can't fake a kid, right? If a kid's like high pitch, like dogs can only hear scream, he would have shit his pants if he saw those little hands coming out. Also, maybe be a little gangster and give him a little curve stomp on the fingers. This is one where, unlike the other one, the fakeness actually detracts to the scariness of it all. Like the way he's just like, oh no, my flashlight doesn't work. I don't know what's down there. Jimmy, what's down there? 2, hands are pretty creepy though. This is one of these situations where ideas are great, execution was terrible. Like, imagine just going through and doing it normally and seeing like one hand coming up and you're like, whoa, what the hell? Like you back up, what the fuck is going on down there? Is that Sammy the sewer dweller? And then you saw the hands like crawl up and then you're like, holy shit, and you run away. Now that'd be great. But the kid thing, the dog, man, he's making me pose like that fine boy. That boy's thinking pose, 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5. But this is a 2. Like, the scenario's good, but like the fakeness literally knocks it down to a 2. Also, it wasn't scary.
TikTok user Lindsay Burke, who typically doesn't share anything related to the
Why is that
paranormal.
red and blue?
However,
your
during
hair.
one
I
of
thought
her
she's gonna
TikTok
paint
videos,
herself like a clown.
numerous viewers pointed out something eerie captured in the footage.
Yeah. Oh! Crab battle! Sorry, I saw a crab skull.
Noticeably, while filming a brief video, a peculiar black figure materializes in her background. Lindsay subsequently creates another video clarifying the exact location where the ghostly figure appeared.
I didn't
Hi
like
guys,
that.
I'm just doing a quick update. So I just
Oh, that
wanna
is not
show
the
you
accent I
what's
expected.
in that room,
I'll be
and
honest
maybe
with you.
that'll make things a little bit
But-
easier. So this is where
Okay.
I filmed that video in front of this window, and then if
Did
you
I
turn
see the
around,
demon
this
in the corner
is
for a split second?
that room.
I mean, I'm
Oh, we
looking.
do have a weird attic here that I've never been into.
I have the
So
same
this is
attic,
my
so I
husband's
can't talk
gaming
shit.
room, which is even weirder.
What do you think's in that attic, though? What if there's gold in that attic?
Space over here, just here, is where the shape was. And even weirder, on top of my hairdressing
Everything is
trolley
better
down
in
here,
pajamas.
I have this. It's not real, it's fake. I bought it as a placemat. I don't have the blanket yet. It's never been
Imagine
used.
someone making a
don't know
placemat
what to do
of
with
the
it.
fucking Ouija board, and they're like,
Mix up
oops,
on
it
top
was
of- if you look at any
cursed.
of my hairdressing videos, I'm mixing
But
all of my
also,
colours on top
great
of
for
this.
holding glasses.
What do I do with it? Someone give me advice.
Lindsay
Throw
is
it
currently
away.
uncertain about what to do with the Ouija board.
How is it?
as
Why
she
do you have to
wonders if
ask
it
your
could have
audience
played
for
a
this?
role in the strange
Guys, I put my shoes over there. What should I do about that? I'm asking because my shoes are not on. And I might show them on camera and set a certain fan base ablaze. Should I get my shoes or should I crawl up on the ground and cry? I am unable to make decisions because those decisions do not help my algorithm. Throw the thing away, you dummy!
Regardless of whether it was genuine or not, she realizes that it could still be used for the same purpose. In a subsequent video, Lindsay finds herself
Just
alone at
realized
home once
that it
again.
makes it worse when it's a
And
cup
this
thing.
time,
Like your
she
cup,
hears
your
something that
fucking
sends
vodka just says,
shivers down her spine.
I hate alcohol. Doosh. So bad watching TV. Oh no. Oh no, lady. What is going on in here? Do you have a TV in there? What is going on? Is that your computer fan? You sick bastards! Oh, that's dreadful sounding. Oh, wow.
What the fuck? And I'm home alone. Great.
Turns out the microphone
Now that's
in the same
relatable.
room where the figure was spotted started playing radio static on its own. So what exactly is happening in Lindsay's house? She mentioned that she hasn't explored the attic yet.
Did you
which
know
could
she
be
got
the
rid of
source
the
strange
the Ouija
occurrences.
board?
Additionally, there's the presence of the Ouija board to consider.
A Ouija board? Guys, I'm gonna be honest. If you saw that demon, you know what you do? You take that Ouija board, go with your knee, and then you take that microphone and go, I'll buy a new one, and you huck it out the window. So you know what I loved about that video? The difference from the last one and this one. This is where realism hits at its best. There's something about the way she says at the end, and I'm home alone, of course, right? There's something about that that doesn't seem corny to me. Maybe it's just me, but there's something about something spooky in your house happening and you just being like, ah, shit. She's showing that she doesn't believe it herself, which makes it more believable for everyone around him. Because when someone's just like, whoa, is it a ghost? There's something not as realistic as somebody like kind of brushing it off, like, of course it's when I'm home alone. There's something so much more realistic to me about that reaction. And not just that, like the shadow of the head actually freaked me out. That was such a great shadow figure of someone standing there, followed up by that literally demonic static noise. Holy shit, that thing sounded like she opened a portal to hell and there were ghosts coming out of that microphone. Oh, dude, what do I rate this? This, as far as like making a video feel realistic, this one is by far the best of the bunch. I think it's another 4, boys. I think it's another 4. That was surprisingly well done. Her reaction, the way it was, and that noise, shoop, knocks it up. I also like the shadow head too. The way the thing was peeking and gone like in a millisecond, maybe it was a little too black so it looked like it was edited in, but I thought it was well done. Oh, also, always great when you do it on a channel that has nothing to do with ghosts and someone notices in the background, where literally it could go dormant and no one would notice for like decades. Always a great touch. I love that. That's such a smart move, or not just a smart move, but it adds to the realism. When it happens like that, it doesn't feel like it's done for content. You know what I mean? When you don't mention it and it's so quick that people could easily 100% miss it. Like I missed it watching it as horror content. Always makes it feel more realistic, I gotta say.
Haunted Side Paranormal Investigations channel. Travel to Oregon to explore the Mount Hood Resort.
My boy needed a breath after saying that long name.
Among the sites where supernatural occurrences are most commonly reported are the resort's restaurant and pub. Since the buildings are presently closed, Patrick seized the opportunity.
The ghosts are getting fucking shit-faced.
Investigation. It didn't take long for him to.
He just keeps waking up and drinking more beers
after entering.
And when you come through here.
Oh boy, there is an assortment of things this ghost can do. That door looks haunted as shit.
Okay, so this looks like it used to be like part of the
kitchen?
Like restaurant area, and then the bar is actually.
Yes, bud, I agree. All these dinner tables do look like it would be the kitchen.
The spirit box is over there with the Tesla coil, and then there's another REM pod.
Tesla coil?
Right here.
What, was fucking Tesla there?
Whoa. Right here. Whoa.
Oh, I didn't hear that at all.
What the hell was that?
And the fact that you put bang made it sound...
What the hell was that?
Ooh!
Suddenly, Patrick was startled by a loud banging sound, followed by a woman's voice. Shortly after, he managed to capture this.
Uh-oh. What's gonna happen? You gonna flip the table? Flip the table. Come on. Do it for me, lady.
Will you come up and talk to me, please?
Don't ask questions.
Or can you touch one of these?
Can you touch me? I'm very lonely.
Oh, that one got a hit. Thank you.
I was literally just about to say, I've never heard a ghost hunter ever compliment the ghost and say thank you. Ever. Ever. Never. They're always asking questions. Remember those British guys from the last one? Oh, hey, kid, why don't you do some shit, you little bastard? That was a genuine thank you. That was a genuine, from the heart thank you. I believe this guy more because the genuineness of that thank you. And the bitch mode. I'm dying. That's all Ghost ever wanted, guys. That's all Ghost ever wanted, was to be reaffirmed. That's it. You ask him to do stuff, but no one ever says thank you. And this woman just experienced a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. A ghost hunter had manners.
Thank you.
It's a little one, too.
Was,
like, it only slightly affected her.
Oh. Female sounding voice or something.
Oh, she had it. She had the fist in the mouth. There?
Can you come up and tell me what your name is in this little box right here?
Say please. If you say please, she likes manners.
That REM pod's getting some hits right there.
She likes politeness. You don't get that very often at the pub.
My name's Patrick. What's yours?
Give your name first. Good gentleman. This guy is a gentleman. I like this guy a lot.
Sounds like something shifted. On the count of 3.
Whoa, making demands?
Can you try and grab one of these boxes that I have on the table? 1.
At least do it with her. Come on.
3.
Yeah, so you're making demands, man. You're making demands out of the ghost. You were very polite. Now you just demanding things. Countdown?
Oh, they both went off. That one. Oh, okay.
Whoa! This lady's got long legs and long arms.
Can you... How many spirits are in here right now?
Oh. My dumbass didn't think to multiply that long.
Wow. Oh, more hits here.
What are they just?
Can you go from this one to, and can you go sit back over there? Or can you make that one go off now?
Guy, but you want to know what you do? Hey, if you do that, rounds on me. These boys. Oh, see, look, I said it.
Oh,
They knew.
man. And that's like huge. Look at that. That's like a huge hit.
I don't know what these boxes are.
Can you do
I've never
that
seen
one
them
more
before,
time,
'cause
please?
all my knowledge comes from Phasmophobia.
Oh my god, that's like almost on command. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, it's an EMF. Of course, I know what these are. I can see the little lights. Thanks, Phasmophobia.
Thank you.
Once again, come on. No one appreciated that. Thank you, because he got a little demanding.
Captures the figure of a mysterious woman with long black hair, peeking around the corner to look at Patrick, before quickly vanishing without a trace.
Oh, I didn't even
Is this a
see
genuine
that.
ghost captured
Oh,
on camera and at the haunted
moaning
Mountain
Myrtle over
Resort?
there.
Or is there a more rational explanation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
That was such a good one. I liked that guy a lot. For the first time ever, I watched this and I said, I like this ghost hunter. I would support that guy because, fake or not, he's a gentleman. He says thank you, and that's all I ask for. That is my new standard for ghost hunters from now on. If they don't say thank you, I hope the ghost pants them. There's something about peeking, boys. There's something about peeking that really, really, really freaks me out. This door is always shut, not because I'm recording. It's because I am terrified of a ghost peeking their head around the corner. Especially seeing my brother who lived here first saw that experience. When your brother tells you that before he leaves and just deuces out, you don't leave that door open ever. I can't. I'm always so afraid that I'm gonna wake up and see someone peeking around the corner. Even if somebody did it as a prank, my life would be ruined. I will admit, as much as I actually, like, the thank you warmed my heart, it did kind of, like, not scare me. I felt comfortable because this felt like someone who was legitimately trying to discover ghosts and weren't scared of them. He just wanted to make a scientific leap or make a discovery, which is a very, very unique feeling in this scenario because it didn't make me scared. So I don't know how to rate this. Like, I actually like that video a lot, but if I'm gonna rate it on a scare, I think it's like a 3 out of 5. The ghost head coming in was pretty bad. Ladies, remember I told you. Sorry, ladies, you're just way scarier than us guys. Hi, it's Hobo Ryan from the future, and it's time for us to look at some cursed and scary ass pictures. Brought to you by my grandpa. So I'm gonna be honest. The package that I found this one in was a lot of funny cursed images, but it wasn't all just funny images. There was one picture that I legitimately think looks awesome, and that picture is this. This is legitimately all around an awesome picture. Now, I'm having the problem of, do I think this is scary or do I think this is one of the most metal photos I've seen in a very long time? See, this feels more metal and cool. I feel like I want to rock out to this as a metal album cover. Dude, this guy's got his hat in his hand. He's about to get married with his face inflamed, his face in pure agony, because let's be honest, look at that lady. She ain't a real keeper. Or maybe she's such a keeper that she would marry someone with a flaming face. Oh no, this bitch is metal. I actually legitimately think this is an awesome photo and I had to add it. I don't know where I would put this on the scary. I think I'm gonna give it a 2.5 because the face is truly haunting, but also kind of haunting in a cool way. That's why it doesn't go any higher. It doesn't scare me. It makes me go, hell yeah. Hey guys, I've got a question for you. Would you like a pet dog? Now, we've got a lot of types of breeds of dogs. There's this dog, there's this dog, there's this dog. But the question is, what if all these dogs are just too normal? Well, don't worry, furries. I've got your back. Here's a dog that you can get behind. I hate that so much. It's so vile. Oh my god, it's so stinking bad. Oh, wow. What a guy. What a guy. I like his little beady white eyes. It really sets the tone for him crawling on his hands and knees with his human hands and that face. This is literally chilling. Not only is it an amazing house aesthetic, like there's something about like the stairs and him crawling, you're stuck in the attic or the second floor and you can't get down and that thing is crawling towards you, ready for a yep. I hate this. This is actually the scariest werewolf I've ever seen. I hesitate to give it a 5 because it's also a werewolf, and I don't think I could ever find something with those cute little ears. Listen, you can always find a silver lining in everything. 4. I'm going to give it a 4. This is actually one of the scariest werewolf pictures I've ever seen in my life. It's really haunting because it also has serial killer vibes. It has that feeling of someone putting on a mask and doing some weird shit. That dog's face sums it up perfectly for me. Hi, kids. You've just caught yourself watching a Hobo Ryan video, and you need an escape because you're a child and you need your baby boo-boo moments. Don't worry, Hobo Ryan's got your back. Welcome to the Elmo Corner. Look at how much fun you can have in the Elmo Corner. There's only fun to be had in this tree. Now remember, if you're going to go in the Elmo Corner, make sure not to touch the barbed wire near the Elmo Corner, which was, may I say, a terrible idea when this was put together. Also, I realized that probably a lot of eagle-eyed children out there will notice that this is not a corner at all and actually a tree in an open area, which is the opposite of a corner. And if you thought that, that's what the barbed wire's for. There's something about areas with a bunch of horrific, old, decaying dolls, puppets, because it feels like there's something sinister behind why there's so many Elmos on this tree. This last one on the bottom, the smile is just diabolical. This is either a 2.5 or a 3, because there's some of these Elmos that are legitimately freaking me out. Like, if you see this in the wild, run. And this second to last photo, you might think is going to be really scary. But I see a boy who was left in the car with the windows not rolled down, and he is just excited and happy to see that you're here to save him because his mom and dad didn't. They didn't. Look at that little fella. He's such a little smiling guy, showing a little too much gum, but, you know, can't bash everyone's smile. This looks like Gollum grew up and he got lost in a car and he's just been banging around for a good hour or two. Just sizzling. His face is truly haunting, to be fully honest with you. So I gotta give him credit. This is a great image. But also, my brain cannot stop thinking that this guy is just stuck in the car. 3.5. It's a 3.5. Now, you could think of it like you see this in your car, which, by the way, you just then leave the car because it's in such a contained area that he can't, like, sneak out. Like, sure, he could use his fingies to open the door, but, you know, you could kick that door back in and he's done so. He's done so. Oh, man, that face. Oh, it's based solely on that face. That is a truly horrifying face. And, folks, we're going to end on a tasty little delicacy for all of us. You know, all of us like a banana here, but, you know, other countries like things that are more advanced than a banana, such as spider banana. That's either a spider, a moth, or a roach, or a demon. One of those things is true. Write in the comments which one you think it is. I actually think this is a 4. I almost want a 5. There's something about this that might be a 5. I might look back at this and say that's a 5. I don't know what that is, but I can't look at it because it makes me so... because nobody wants to eat fruit and then find a bug in it. Not a worm. But imagine you're about to eat a banana and like a roach just went... Your life's ruined. But I hope your life's not ruined. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time, everybody. Bye! There'll be more because this is always done in 2 parts. Hee hee. Oh.